I don't know who unplug my laptop. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, good. Okay, stop. Good afternoon, LT Abby. I think everyone that have been waiting have decided they've gone. So maybe they will come back later. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon. I'm looking for my paper. I think I've actually done it though. Those people were waiting for before the show started. I think they've been here for like over an hour before time, but decide to go. Maybe their time are quite different from UK time. Sometimes when I see some people's time, I have to check. Maybe YouTube is bringing it out as my own time. You're welcome. Good afternoon. Happy weekend and happy new month to every one of you. Happy new month. I pray that the new month we will have many to celebrate, many things to celebrate. We will achieve all those things that is remaining. We thank God for life. We thank God for families. Please give the video a thumb up for me. Give the video a thumb up. Thank you. I noticed that most times when we tell people to give the video a thumb up, you'll find out that maybe at the end of the stream or even before the end of the stream, if you check from time to time, you'll notice that the thumb is not accurate with the people on the chat line or people that are dropping comments. Thumb up is free. It doesn't take anything from you. It's free. Just click the thumb up button. It will help. It will help to it will help the video to get more traction. That's what thumb up is meant for. So let me quickly highlight people that was here earlier, and I have anywhere, anytime. I have official, and they were here earlier. Emma Musa. Okay, I remember when I joined their premiere earlier. I was saying thank you to those who Cannot wait to. Okay. I hope you will come back, Illusion Space. Moses was here earlier, or I don't know if she's still gonna come back as well. So that's your own comment. Good afternoon once again. Let me share. I just remember now that I haven't shared. Let me share the screen. Sister Uju, good afternoon. Happy new month to you. Hope you're doing well. How are the family doing? I can't even find the video on my own stream. Let me go to my channel. You're welcome, AA. Nightbot, please don't start. Nightbot and AA today. Okay. Sister Oju, I'm sure what you say once I said I'm driving normal. By the time I get home, you have already finished the live stream, and you know it's late here, so I wouldn't want to be playing what is it called. They'll be hearing why they were sleeping upstairs. So when I go home, you're already done with your live stream. But as I usually kind of join the comment section before I leave work. Hi, MC. How are you? Please remember to give the video a thumb up, please. Let me try and see if I can would I say monitor the thumb up today. By the time we finish the live stream, it will show kind of sometimes it shows me 2 3, and now now wow, it's more than that. Now I was telling them to thumb up. Okay, I understand. Thank you. Okay, so I guess we should start. I wanted us to wait 5 minutes. I think we've done more than that now. Yeah. So before I start, I just wanted you guys to know. I want to say this that I want to start. I would have started. I planned to have started this like 3 months ago, but I kept postponing it. I want to do 1 week inviting someone to on the stage with me to discuss something, and another week is going to be like this that I'll bring a trending topic, and whoever I inviting in, they can tell me the topic they want us to discuss, to also hear from other people as well. So I will be doing it 1 week on, 1 week off, meaning in a month it will be 2 weeks for this, and the other week will be me inviting someone. And Sister Uju, I'm coming to your inbox. So if you see me in your inbox to come and discuss this, know that I'm starting it. Of course, I'll have to work with people's time as well, but usually it will be on Saturday. Saturday works for me, so I will try to keep up to that. I don't know, the ring light is always something I'm seeing on my glasses on the screen. And if I don't use the glasses, let me use my phone here like this so I can see what people are dropping. Thursdays a weekday. Many work. Yeah, I work on Thursdays most of the time. Sometimes I'm off. Okay. So, the topic of DNA at the point of birth, I'm going to drop the link before I forget, in case anyone would like to join me to co-host with me or drop their where's my mouse? Sam, sorry. Don't worry, I've picked it up. Guys, can you teach me how they pin the link? I don't know how they pin it because I've tried to press on stars from, I don't know how it works. To me, I don't see it being pinned on my own side. So if you have idea or how you can teach me, please let me know. I anywhere, anytime. You're welcome. Beauty by NG, you're welcome. Good afternoon. Happy new month to every one of you. Happy new month to you all. Please remember to give the video a thumb up. I know anywhere, anytime I've done that already before I actually come on. So I was saying it earlier that I will be inviting content creator. It could be someone that they don't have to be a content creator. I will be doing that 1 week on, 1 week off. I will start that maybe in the next 2 weeks, or I might move it to the new year. I don't know, but just to let you know what will be happening, and you might be seeing me in your inbox asking you to join me to co-host with me. And when we do that, of course, you'll be able to share that on your own side as well if you wish to. So that's it, yeah. So today's topic, DNA. Should there be a DNA test at the point of birth? Because what is happening of recent now, people have been, it's been different things. Or maybe it's not the child, it's not the father of the child, it's not this one. Of course, they cannot say it's not the mother of the child, except maybe the child is being adopted. But we do have issues, and at the end of the day, and also some people, they don't even know, they don't even, they will say mothers knows the father of their children, but there are some mothers that don't even know. And it's not because they've been going out there to meet other men. No. Something happened. Some can't even tell the story. Some knows the story. So some were just would I say they took advantage of them while they were maybe sedated and all that. Some don't know. Some are aware. So do you think there should be a DNA test at the point of birth? Some will be saying majority of people out there they don't know that the person they know as their dad is not really their biological father. I know, even if you adopted a child, or if the child is not really the biological father, as long as the man has been taking responsibility and looking after the child, blah, blah, we know all that, but we're just saying at the point of birth, to be on the safer side, do you think there should be a DNA test? And they said that when it comes to this, that women will definitely want to they want to kick against it. That's why you see women coming now saying, no, 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 why this, why that? Because their hands are not clean. But do you think that's what's happening? Should there be a DNA test at the point of birth? And I've got another topic as well where where I said, can a spouse inherit all? Can a spouse inherit all? And there was another one about do you the right to share? What do you have the right to share? So we're going to be picking that one after the other. So that's three topics. That's it. Yeah, three topics, something to discuss, so we can give our own opinion. What are your view on this, please? So while I'm waiting, if anyone is going to join me, I will read people's comments. Okay, greeting was just going on here. I see you. I'm happy Kenya is representing here. Hey, thank you. And greeting anywhere. Okay, greeting. Okay, so do you think there should be a DNA at the point of birth? for to just be on the safer side so that we'll stop hearing stories. What has already happened in the people that they haven't done it for, or the grown up ones, cannot be corrected anymore. But henceforth, do you think there should be a DNA test at the point of a birth? Should it be something they should be presented to the nurse, the new mother and the husband? Should it be optional as well? Should they actually bring that up as at all? Do you think the woman should also bring this up to with their husband, saying, "Oh, since we're going to get pregnant, or we're pregnant right now, should we do a DNA at the point of birth so that we rule that one out in case of in the near future something happen, or the family are just doing their cho. Yeah, some families are like that. They will say, "Oh, the boy's nose is not like the father. The boy's forehead is different. The lip is that one. The hair, and they will keep saying this thing till when the woman will hear, or someone will say to their to will go and tell them what people have been saying behind them, and it hurts. Do you think a woman can actually even say that to her husband? Should they bring that up in their conversation before the D-Day, or maybe even after birth? Should that happen? You're welcome, Illusion Space. Hope you're doing well. Please give the video a like if you haven't done so. And Beauty by Angie said, why should I do DNA? For me, it's a breach of trust. Yes. But to be on the safer side, what if something happened in the future? So what if for you, you say it's a breach of trust, which I said because of that, because some people don't want that to be proposed to them, they rather just say, let's do it. So you don't come and tell me anything tomorrow. Is that, do you think that is okay? Um, Also, take for example, people that want to get married and they're like, okay, let's sign a prenup. Some will say, oh, what do you mean? Do you mean I'm here to um how do I overspend your money, or to um take advantage of your finance and all that? And some will say, oh, it's just to be on the safe side. Some people think, oh, that means you don't trust me. If you don't trust me, there's no point for you being with me. If you're going to tell me to sign something or to do a DNA test, then um you don't trust me. There's no need for us to be in this relationship. Also remember that some, when they are traveling, they do have I haven't had that before. Some people, when they're traveling, they will, of recent ahead, they will tell them to have a DNA test done, and it's been bringing up some results which is somehow separating the family that has been united before, or the man that's had a normal health issue. They're not having high blood pressure because the result they got was quite different from what the children they have. Some have five children. They end up saying that it's only one of the child that is theirs. It's either the first child or the last child. Most times the one that I've seen so far is either maybe when they first started, or maybe it was even not. So should there be a DNA test? Do you think that would be on the safe side? What if the man cry or something happened in future? How should this be done? And I'm gonna also take us back to Mohbad's dad is story. That right now, of course, I think I said it last week that would the man is the man would I say, does he have 100% guarantee that he's the father of the late Mubad? And now I heard that they said he will have to also do a DNA test, which I think if he has to do a DNA test and maybe it proves wrong, that means Mohbad's mom will still need to be, people will still keep running back to the woman. So what is happening right now? So many stories of people are traveling, they find out that their children, out of four children, they only have only one of the child is theirs biologically, and some it could be because of inheritance, some is because maybe their aunt knew from the onset, but when the man is no more, then they will spill saying, oh, that child cannot be part of the inheritance because my brother told me that the child is not his, you know. There's so many of them because sometimes, these men, they run to their aunties or to their parents to say cho 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 about their wife. And when issue happens, then you see them coming up saying, oh, that child is not our own. No, my brother told me. So, to be on the safe side, what are your thoughts? Sandra, hi, how are you? It's been a long time. Happy new month. I know you've been doing short back to back. In fact, it seems you're now a master in short. Oh, I hope you're really cashing out with on that short and you're doing well. You're welcome. Please remember to give the video a thumb up. I'm still waiting to hear from you guys or from the topic on that we have right now. I know Beauty by NG said is a breach of trust. Yeah. But what if your partner doesn't want to see it that way? Some will even tell you, I know, I trust you, but just let's just do it. Let's have it done so that we just take that out of the our worries. Some men don't even think of it, but it is when situation happens that's when they will think, okay, maybe I should have done it or I need to do it. Some will even hear some hears they will hear drop from people's conversation saying, oh, that child, I don't think is theirs, or so many things. And some couples, when they start having issues, and maybe the wife is going out a lot, or they are being on the phone a couple of times, they will start thinking, maybe this last one is not mine. Is the behavior is not like my own. Some men believe that the way their child behave in character, or the way they walk, the way they reason, how smart they are, could tell if it's not their own child. And I know some men will say, oh, this is not how we behave in our family. This is not how we do. We're not doing in our family. We're not this in our family. Shouldn't there be a child that will be a bit different as well? That's the reason they want to have this done, to just get things. Let's get this done. Let's just get that out of our mind. Remember, even with that, it doesn't even stop some family members to still doubt the result, though. So the light is so much on my face, it's gonna blind me. Let me reduce the thing safe. Mm, okay, so if I don't read it here, I can read it properly then. I'm okay, thank you. Illusion, you're asking how am I? I'm okay, thank you. And yourself? Hope you're feeling better. Healthy Abby said, I hope I'll be able to pick that up. Unless there's a trust issue in the relationship, this should not be encouraged at all between married couples. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. For trust issue, I think DNA is good if you can afford it. And what if it's free? Sandra said, I'm not a master in short. You are, oh, when you turn your back, the views goes high. I've just been so busy lately, coupled with my demonetization, but I'm getting back gradually. As I just got remonetized. Yeah, I know you got. Oh, I thought it's about 2 months now that they remonetize you back. She is so amazing, Mama. Okay. So much for always checking up on me, Mama. Honestly, I do appreciate it. It's okay. We thank God. Beauty by Angie said there is this guy that wanted my hands in marriage, so we went for blood group test. The result says both of us were AS, even though I have done the test before and it was O plus. Carefully be careful of Niger Lab. We're still going to go there. That's why they will recommend that you do don't just stay in just one place when you're going through when you're having those your test done. You don't just rely in with one result when you're having your test done. Excuse me, please. No, shut the door properly, please. Yeah, thank you. Okay. I think I've read the okay. Don't know which one I've not highlighted. I've highlighted this and so we're going on. Please, guys, let me hear from you. Let me hear and let me hear. And don't forget to click the like button, please. I don't even know. Let me check if the like is aligning with what we have. Anyway, I did. Oh, okay. Why should there be? Okay, I've highlighted this. The DNA should be optional, I believe. I also believe it should be optional, but both parties should respond to it. How should I say without the other party knowing? Because some men will want it, but they don't want to say it. I don't know how to put it. They don't want to say it to your face, but they have their doubt, or they'll be saying on a second thought. On a second thought, before someone will come and tell them stories, or but if it was proposed to them by their family members, well, let's say their mom, their brothers, their sisters, they will be thinking, okay. And you know how women will talk. They will say, "Oh, Shebi, oh, me, I'm a woman. I know blah blah blah." They will you start to convince the guy to succumb to it. and they will start noticing the children, how those children were behaving academically, maybe chores, how smart they are, maybe how their temper as well. There's so many things that they'll just be trying to monitor to say, oh, this one, I don't think this one is mine. Look at the way he stand, look at the way she stand, they're talking, blah blah blah. They don't remember their foreparent, because it does happen that some children, children will keep turning. Even when I say children, till when they even get to age 16, 18, some you just see that they've changed. The way they look before is quite different from what you used to know them to be. So it seems some thrust issue. I've read that. Greeting. Nice. Thank you. Okay, thank you anyway for joining, subscribing to our channel. I'm so proud of you, Magros. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's I met Illusion Space from Yemsi channel. Okay. Okay, let's look at what Beauty by Angie said, that the test they ran earlier before she got married, the first person, ex, that's the ex boyfriend, the reason for them to actually do a test and the result, then Nigeria now finally happened. Nigerian, you need to redo to confirm that that thing is right, because even this testing has caused a lot of homes, or shattered some homes, because the result was not accurate. And I don't know if they can make it free. I don't know. Maybe that will take that away. But whoever is find out that they got a wrong result, I think that place needs to be sued, because there's a lot that will go with that result if care is not taken. So they need to be, if they have that, if they put that in their regulation, I think they will be able to make sure the result they are giving out is accurate, because they know they will be, people can sue them. DNA at the point of birth isn't actually necessary, except there are issues surrounding the birth of a child, which could be as a result of lack of trust. Lack of trust. Yeah. So most of us are saying lack of trust. What if maybe there's no lack of trust? Maybe, like I said, some people is because they're traveling. There's a reason why it's been requested. Should they say no? Should the mother say no? Is it possible for a mother to actually even tell her husband, let us do a DNA test? I want you to be sure the children are yours. AA said, two of my children look like my husband. My daughter, especially, is carbon copy. Does that mean that not does that mean me not to be their mom based on looks? No. Sometimes it's about looks, or it's not about looks or behavior. Yes, it is. Yeah, my first looks like me, sort of, would I say body wise, but my children took my color more. My husband is dark. My second born, would I say, complexion is a bit, we are more lighter than her, so she's not as light as we do. So when I mean light, I don't mean grow. You see my lightness there. So though my son is more lighter. So does that now mean that the children is not? But I still see people that will say, "Oh, my son looks like his dad," and I'm wondering, it's light, but I don't see it. Some people will see it. It's not the look alone, though. Some character, some, you see, Nigerians, or don't let me say Nigerians alone. Maybe we Africans, when things go wrong, that's why most people will remember that. Oh, that's why it doesn't stand like his dad. That's why they don't look. That's when some people will definitely talk, especially the online in-laws. But let's talk about the family themselves, though. Would I be able to? Would I? Why should I say it? Would I be able to tell my husband, let's go for DNA test? Which me, I have said a couple of times. He would just look at me like, "What's wrong with this?" Like when we watch some movies, I was say, "I be we should go for DNA test too," you know. So when of recent that this DNA testing is coming on, I just thought, okay, let me even ask people, would women be okay? Of course, we know is equal. Some people feel you just want to disgrace me, and some will go for the test. The moment the result is out, they will say there's no more love. Meaning you don't trust me, but I've agreed to do it, so therefore I just need to walk away. So you be with someone that you trust. Then the man will start begging. The man will start begging, no DNA is required unless, okay, I am fair naturally and my daughter is dark naturally. See, it happens. And also, another one that I want us to just talk about, the what are you entitled to share? Why did I bring that topic on? I think we said something similar last week, and I said it's part of what I have jotted down as a topic that we're going to be treating. I have some topic that I put down, and let me create a scenario. We're still going to go back to the right to DNA testing if maybe it should be proposed at the point of birth. But talking about the right to share, there was I've actually had many. There was a live stream I attended, and someone was telling me about how our friends, they are friends from school, they've been close. Suddenly she just noticed that they were not that close anymore, or she wasn't really connecting anymore. Then by the time she was going to send she wanted to get married, she just sent an invitation, and it was a very close date, meaning she wasn't even aware she was going to get married. She wasn't part of the plan. She wasn't this, she wasn't that. So she said she checked her schedules and she's working. And it was too close, something for her to take a time off at work. So she said, oh, she might not be able to attend. I can't remember the main story. Maybe she finally attended and were hostile to her or not. But I remember that she said she got to see on social media that she had a baby. So she was saying to herself, it seems there's something wrong. And I think when maybe she asked the lady, I don't know, I did give advice that maybe you should ask her or talk to her if there's any issue. Of course, congratulate her and wish her well. So what if the lady says, I don't feel like telling you, because of course there are some things people don't want to share. I don't want to share some things, certain things. And if people ask me, am I like, okay, no. Does that mean I'm lying? Maybe someone else who I've shared it with now decide to, or knowingly, not knowing that I didn't share with that the other person, decide to say it in their presence, and she'll be thinking, oh, Bore didn't tell me. Sorry, I said, all right, yeah, that's my name, Gores. All right, so that, like, I didn't tell him or her. You see, it could make some people to withdraw, and that's why I mean that. What are you entitled to share? And also, let's take a family for example. Let's say your brother, your sister-in-law, which you do talk to from time to time, did not tell you that she's pregnant. I need to find that case study. I just remember now. She did not tell you that she's pregnant, but they suddenly drop a message or sending a picture of we just welcome a baby boy or a baby girl, and you'll be wondering, what did you didn't tell me? Do you have the right to know that she's pregnant? It could even be your own blood of your family, and they didn't tell you they're pregnant. So we're gonna be grandmother one day, and if we have any grandmother here, and you're not aware that your son, your daughter-in-law is pregnant, and you've been communicating. If there's no communication, but you guys communicate a lot, and they didn't tell you they are going to the hospital or whoever. They just decide to you just got a message that, oh, congratulations, ma, we just had a baby. And you want, some people will get carried away and ask that, were you pregnant? Of course, if you're not pregnant, we can't give, we can't have a baby. But you know what I mean? Like, sometimes some questions, the way you throw them, you didn't really process it. Like, you were, it makes you, you were shocked. It made you unaware. So you just ask questions like, "Ah," and you start wondering to yourself, this one that they didn't tell me, is it, did they think I'm a witch? Or could there be a reason? Are they trying to tell me to back off? I thought I was close to him, to her, or to him. Do you have the right to share your struggles as well? What you're going through. Some will say, oh, I don't know that she doesn't have a job anymore. I don't know. She's not this one. Oh, she didn't tell me she was going to go for surgery. 2 years ago when I went for my spine surgery, I didn't I think it's only two people that knew as a friend, and I kept everything to myself. While I was going through pain, took months before I finally got this to be operated on. So, and I spent, I think, almost 3 months in the hospital. Then after the surgery, I was still there for a while. Getting home, like I used to say that getting home, the aftercare, the oil stain, you understand what people are going through, people that are on the bed there. I During those times I get to understand the pains that you want to go to the toilet, or you want to do number two, the commode is next, but all those things. Thank God that we're okay, we're getting better now. So people that finally got to hear later, oh, you didn't tell me you were going through social thing, you didn't tell me you were going for surgery, you didn't tell me this. Do you why should we feel entitled? We're human. I could feel the same way as well, to like, oh, this person didn't tell me this. But I I'm learning. I learned to just brush some things aside, and I just conclude, "Oh, maybe she doesn't want me to know. Or maybe they said don't tell anyone. So, or does this the person think I'm a parrot that if she tells me, or if he tells me, I'm going to tell someone else? So, what are your thoughts on this? What are the things that you're entitled to share? And for you as a friend, do you think you need to know everything? If they don't share with you, does that mean that they're already giving you the boundaries of where you can, or if you're not invited to a party? I've created so many, given a lot of examples now. Some people, maybe it's the party and they're not aware, or they were not told on time. They'll say, if since you didn't tell me on time, that means you don't want me to be there. And of course, there are some that will say, oh, so they were doing so thing, they organized it, and you guys have seen, and no, I think maybe they don't want you to be there. You just be careful. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think you're entitled to hear people's struggles, what they're going through, or maybe something that happened? Why should you be involved? And someone said depend on their background. I think I saw that earlier on. Okay, I think I've read this. Thank you. Welcome, Vivian. I'm in the background. Okay, no problem. Thank you for coming. Yes, I have seen a mother whose spouse accused wrongly, but she was sure her husband is the father of the three children. She said she will leave the marriage unless they do DNA tests. Yes, if I'm sure, go for it. If they ask me, I will advise the same thing. Please go for it. Another question that I didn't remember to put in the this description thing because it were just too short. We have limited characters that you can put in there. If you know, when I say you, doesn't really have to be no you. We're going to take the case, Mugumi's case, Mubad's case, into consideration as well. If you know the child is not the man's biologically, would you still go for the DNA test if you were asked? Or if you know someone um who is in the same position, and they know the child is not their husband biological son or child, and they didn't tell the husband, do you still advise that they go? Do you think they will go, or do you think they should just tell, so that they should just let their spouse know that, oh, the child is not yours? Maybe they can sort that out, but at the end of the day, maybe they still want to know whose blood is flowing in the child's vein. Excuse me. Sam, get me some water. Okay, so some women know, yeah, and some women they are aware, they know who's I've said it. I think I said when we started that some women they know. They will say women will know. They will know the. Thank you. God bless you. Shut the door. Thank you. They will know the father of their child, but some don't know. Some don't know. Um, there was this doctor. He's been sentenced now. Doctor, I can't even remember his name. The Nigerian doctor. He also worked here in the UK before he moved back home, and we heard that whenever the women go to his clinic to for mammogram, he will be taking advantage of them. He will sedate them and have his own way. And so a lot of women don't know. I think when that story broke, some men obviously were raising eyebrow. I know someone who told me, she said her husband asked her that, oh, the two times that you went to that doctor that you went to that doctor's place, were you alone with him? And she said she had to, change it for him. Like, mean what? Like, what do you mean? Because of what was going on, it makes the man to want to think, Abba, since I think I can remember my woman said she went there for so thing. So he what the man asking, let me know so that maybe maybe we should go and do a test. So in such scenario, some women don't know. Some women don't know. And I know that a man that maybe knows is having issue down there, um medically there, and we see this, we watch the film, but it happens in real life sometimes, that they will have to get maybe their friends or maybe their family members. It could be their brother. They'll bring them up to to their house and put the woman to sleep, and they will allow the man to have their way. And the woman will wake up later and just like everything, they don't know nothing was going on, but the man knows. Until when issue happened, that's when you say the man that will come back and say, I want to claim my child. So in that way, some women don't know. Some that knows they've not been staying in one place. People that go all about. This one ask for them, they open up. That one give them up money, they'll open up. Those ones, okay. Some of them they knew that I'm not too sure. I think maybe it's A or it's B. So, oh, I dropped the link earlier. That's why I was saying I don't even know how they pin the link. I've tried pinning. When I click on this thing, it will show me like it's pinned, but I don't see it up there from my side. I've dropped the link now. Um, Hello, sister. Good afternoon. Happy New
Hello,
Year.
hello. It's actually good morning here. It's
Yeah,
good.
good morning. Yeah, remember, it's good morning. It's afternoon here.
Yeah. So, hi everyone. Thank you for having me here.
You're
That's an
welcome.
it is an interesting discussion. Interesting in the sense that with what is happening now, some men realizing that the children they raised are not theirs. you know, when they're after raising their children, they'll find out that, two is mine, no, and the others are not, or two are mine. So there's this story of a girl, of a lady, she got married to this man, and she knew that this man wasn't good looking. And she made up her mind that, you know what, I want my children to be good looking. So what she did was, her ex was
Her
very good
ex,
looking.
I think I know.
Her ex was good looking. So she slept with her ex, got pregnant, and all her four children, because she said that her husband is a good man. He's a wealthy man. He's a good
Mm.
dad. So he's good as a husband, but not as a, as a sperm donor. Yeah. 1 second.
Okay. You're welcome, Vivian. Please remember to give the video a thumb up. LV Abby
You feel
said,
better? Okay.
majority of women knows the father of their children on else at exceptional circumstances. Yeah.
Yeah. So when it was time for them to relocate, you'd need DNA tests if you're filing for your children, if you
Mm-hmm.
want your children to go with you. That was when the results showed that the guy wasn't the father of four of these children, of four of our children, all of our children.
Mm.
So who does that? So that when that story broke, some men started, asking for DNA tests for some of their kids. Who does that? Just
Mm.
think, who does that? I'm not saying that it should be a requirement after birth, but it should be done when
They're suspecting.
yes, when you're suspecting that something, your wife does something, or sleeps around. Of
Mm.
course, it should be done. It's not fair. It is not fair. And another story of this guy, but this one I just laughed at. I just laughed because he brought it upon himself. He was married. He and his wife were in UK. I think they had 2 kids. But this guy wanted more children. And what he did was, in UK, his wife lived in the rural area, the laid back place. And he lived in the city because of his job. But it happened that, the wife knew what he was doing there. And then one day he came out on the open to tell his wife, I want more children. And my mom is arranging for a wife for me in Nigeria.
Mm.
The wife didn't know what to do. The wife said she cried and cried and cried. But what did she do? She said, okay. So this man will travel every year to Nigeria because the mother got him a wife.
Mm.
Travel back, and our culture, when you don't have a male child,
Mm.
it becomes a problem. So he would travel every year to Nigeria to see the wife and all that. And the wife ended up having, I think it was 3, 4, or 5 kids. I can't remember, or more before. I can't remember. And when it was time for her papers, for him now to bring her back to UK, the DNA test, Ngwano, is a time for DNA test. Guess what? All of the kids are not his. All of the children. So the wife, okay, you're coming back every year to dance with this woman, not knowing that this woman had a boyfriend that was constantly servicing her.
Mm. That's the one that he was saying the woman asked the mom asked him to have another wife. Yeah.
Exactly. Same thing. So the wife, now that he left in UK, laughed and laughed and said, you see, come on.
Mm-hmm.
And she moved on. And she met another guy, and she's now married. Now
So
he
she left the
doesn't have
man.
a
Yeah.
wife. Now he doesn't have anybody. He doesn't even have his own
Mm.
the kids, because the first wife left with her kids.
What this DNA is going to cost? But what
Wahala.
about children as well? Their children. What about children? Do you think children? Would I should I say do they have the right to want to know?
The children, let me tell you, when it comes to, I personally, a child is a child. It doesn't matter whether you're the biological father. If you've played a fatherly role to a child,
Mm-hmm.
even when you find out that the child is not biologically yours, you should continue to play that fatherly role. Because when you think about it, it's not the child's fault. I remember when the story of this guy, I can't remember his name, that guy that did a DNA test. And I think it was last year.
Nedu, Nedu,
Nedu,
Nedu. Yeah.
Nedu, yes. And I said, he has been a father to this child. It will be unfair for him to abandon this child because
Yeah.
it's the only father the child knows. It will be unfair on the child to abandon the child because of the mistake of his wife.
Mm.
And I know that somebody in the comment section, somebody said, because I dropped that in one of somebody's video, and somebody said, no, he should just take it. No, he shouldn't. The child shouldn't. No, 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 no. The child, he should not take responsibility of the child. The woman is, I said, no, no, no. It's not the child's fault. Of course, you're not the biological father, but you're still a father. A father is a
Yeah.
father, whether
Yeah.
biological or not. You
Yeah.
don't walk away from that responsibility. From a child that has called you daddy,
Yeah.
from a child since he or she was born, knew you as a father. You don't do that. That's the thing. That's my stand. Because I don't believe the children should suffer because of what the sin of their mother. A good man will still take care of those children. You see, a good man should still, if it means just supporting them. If he wants,
Yeah.
he can get married and have his own biological children. But those children should not be just tossed away like that.
Mm.
The mother, the person that did that should suffer for it, but the children are innocent in all this. That's the way I personally look at it. So, because of what is happening now, some people are thinking that DNA is a must because I heard it in one of somebody's live stream. He said that, and he's a man said it. He said, with the way things are going, DNA should be a must.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally, I don't think it should be a must. Where is the trust? But 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 some people don't have conscience, Sha. How can
Me, I
you?
don't mind really.
How can you? How can you?
Sis,
You're
do
married.
you remember that there's a woman of about 3 4 weeks ago that they said I think 4 of her children were weren't her husband's children, and she's a choir mistress. I don't know if you saw the
Ah,
story.
Chimo. I know I didn't hear that. Are you
Oh, it
serious?
was going on a few weeks ago now.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
That's heartless now.
I think her ex was the father of her children, and she's a choir mistress or something. A lot is happening.
Ah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, that's what I was saying. This is not my child, it's not my all this thing, DNA thing is should they just say everyone should just do the test? I
And the thing
remember in
is,
the comment section too, I did say, oh, it's not fair that the man is the has been the one looking after those children, and the children know the or the her husband to be their dad. So
ah,
they said, oh, I'm sure you're a woman and your children will be your husband. They will just I just read it and I just like
but no, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not fair. But the thing is, when a child is born, they do some tests, like they do this, what they call PKU. They can add DNA if they want. They can do that. They can do. I don't know. I don't know. With the way things are going, I don't know. This has just been heartless. I don't think it should be a must, but it should. And that's the thing. If they can do DNA tests when they want to japa, is a requirement. Yeah, they
mhm.
can easily put it in when a child is born. Do a DNA. Do you understand? So that they'll avoid all this wahala. That means many marriages will be broken.
Yeah. I
That's
think
true.
some people wouldn't want it because of
That's
maybe they can't, they know they can't tell. Should I say they can't tell, or they know the results will not be nice?
They know that they've danced kerewa with so many other people. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So a woman that is not doesn't keep herself, of course, will be afraid. You dance kerewa with Mr. J, you're still married, you're still living, you're married. How? I don't understand how people do that though. Me personally, I don't understand. And I can never understand. Okay, you go to work and you dance kerewa with your co-worker. And then when you have a child, you pin it on your. It's not fair now. It's not fair. It's not fair. I think that if they can, it depends on. Some men are really seriously talking about it, that it should be a requirement that it, when a child is born, that they should run a DNA test to determine, to make sure who the father is. But the people that suffer in this are the children, the innocent children born. That's just the way I look at it. Okay,
Let me
my
quickly say hello to people that just come in. Mommy, Fitchy, you're welcome. I can't even see the chat anymore. You're welcome through life.
what did Daddy say?
Pardon me?
No, I'm not asking my daughter.
Okay. You're welcome through life. I think that's all. Illusion Space, you said I should add you. There's a link now. I've dropped the link if you want to come on. That's the only way. We don't it's when you come on, because I can't see you at the background here. Or are you at the background, as people will say in the studio, but I can't see anything here.
Okay, host, let me step down, okay?
Okay, thank you. Thank you
Let me
for
start my
coming.
morning chores. You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
everybody.
Could it be that some men are impotent, hence this is leading to some women to seek assistance outside of marriage? It is. Some women, God, some women don't like, they feel their husband doesn't carry why then well. Some, because would I say the society we grow up in, people don't can I see you? Can I see you first before I do to this? Can I see your face? It doesn't have to come on. Let me try and see. I can't remember. Can No one can see you but except me. If I can quickly see your face, because I don't know. This person is not here now. It's not even allowing me to add you. Hold on, let me see. Maybe the mistake is from me. Okay, I can hear you now.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you too?
I'm good.
Happy New Month. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. You want to contribute to the topic on ground? We have about 3 topic.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So can you you're talking about like DNA in specific in what exactly? Because I think
Sam,
from the
no, you can't do that here. You're making noise. Sorry.
no, but
Okay, you can carry on. Sorry.
I was saying like your topic exactly about DNA. What you mean, viruses or what? Because there's specific something like for example DNA virus, DNA or something else.
Okay, yeah, we're talking about DNA at childbirth. Like, should they make it um would I say by force, a must to be done? Should it be optional? Should they even think of it at all? I'm just asking, should there be a DNA test at the point of birth just to make couples more secure, or in case something happened in the near future, no one is coming to tell them stories?
Oh, okay.
And we have another one which I was saying, right to share what you're going through, your struggles. Some people, even it's not their struggle, maybe they give birth, and some people feel, "Why they didn't tell me they were pregnant before and we were close," you know. So many things. Maybe you were sick and you didn't tell people. You're going on operation, you didn't tell people. Some people feel offended and they feel entitled that they should have known, that because you don't tell them, it means that you're not taking them to heart, or you don't take them as a friend. So should anyone be entitled to know what you're going through, to know your struggle? Should you also be entitled to know your your friends' struggles, wherever they're going through, or wherever the news? Should you be part of it? You're muted. Illusion space, you're muted in case you can hear me. Okay, you're muted
Yeah,
now. You can stop now.
you was lagging. You was lagging.
I can't hear you. Can people hear him, please? Okay, while you're getting yourself sorted, I forgot what I wanted to say earlier. There was a point I actually remember now.
Yes, you hear me or no?
I can hear you. We can hear you now. You can speak now.
As I was saying, like you're talking about birth for babies. You mean?
Yeah, we are. I'm still expecting to continue to talk, so I thought we were just Thank you, Beauty by Angie. You're welcome, Joyce. I think Illusion Space is having issue with his internet or so. I don't think it's mine, but if it's mine, please do let me know. But I really can't hear him. So maybe he can join again. We'll drop the link again. Like I was saying earlier, some ladies, because some the society we grew up in, people don't feel free to tell their spouse, I want you to touch me in this area, I like it this way, because they're going to be seen as, oh, you've been going out, or you're a sports person. So some of them would rather go back to the person that they know how to touch them. I hope you guys understand what I mean. They will go back to the maybe their ex or whatever, that they know how, the one that knows how to touch them, or the one that knows how to bang them well. Some women see what I'm telling you. I have read this couple of times. I've read it on, would I say, stories or whatever, and it happens. It's what's happening. Else, I don't think people will be coming out to be saying some things. You will get to a place where you see some ladies, they will come raw. They don't hide things. They just open up, like, oh, when the man doesn't know how to this one call, and we can, because they don't want the man to see them as being loose, or even they've not even done itself, the man's already seen them that way, so they'll still end up to go out to go and do something. And there was a story, and I think I've shared that story here before. You're welcome, Olufunke. I've shared that story here before, that the guy was unemployed for a very long time. The woman has been the one helping the family for years. So the lady decided to talk to her boss, saying, my this is what my husband can do. Could you please help? And the man decide the boss, maybe he's the boss, or and maybe the CEO of the company, now said, or he needs to bet her. then he can give her husband a chance. And the husband, it was a very good job. I think it was maybe a oil company thing or something like that. And she knows that if the husband gets in there, the man is going to do well. And it was meant to be a one-off. And the woman later agreed, just because he wanted the man her husband to be able to work. The man has been, when men are not working, their character will change. Every little thing they would be angry. Even when they do something that annoy you, you couldn't tell them, because they will say, "Oh, it's because you are the only one working. You're the one." If you say, "This one is on the line," because I'm not working anymore, so it will make you become. Some ladies don't care. In fact, that's when they lie. They want to ride the man. So she was tired of all those things. She needed her husband to work, to go back to his normal sense, because it seems the man is going to lose it. When I mean lose it, like, so she agrees she succumbed to her boss's request that he will need to go to bed with her, and they agree maybe it's just going to be once. So, and truly, the man did it, and the boss gave her husband a nice job, and they were doing well. So she had to stop working because her husband is doing well. So they built houses, they changed. Then the man came back saying he wants to do again. That if not, I'm going to stop your husband. So because she doesn't want that thing to affect her husband, she had to give in again. I think it was one of the texts that they said that her husband saw. That was when her husband got to know that her boss actually, she slept with her boss for him to get a job. So people were saying, "Oh, the man should have even pardoned the lady because the lady was thinking of good, having, she wanted him to work." But some people were saying, "No, she should have told your husband that. Why would you do that just for a man?" So you can see so in that scenario, if that woman was pregnant, would she be able to, should I say she should tell her husband? Or if she did it with the man, and at the same time also did it with maybe the next day or whatever, sleep with her, be intimate with her husband, some can't even tell because it was also the same period of time. What are your take on this? You're welcome, Nan. You're welcome. Vivian, you're welcome. And Sister Joyce, you're welcome as well. Please give the video a thumb up. Let me hear from you, and you can use the link to come on to tell us what you think. Let's make it more fun. We've got other questions. We seems to be concentrating on DNA alone. We've got other things that I did discuss or brought up about the sense of entitlement, to know people's struggles, to know people's or what they're doing, or people's celebration. Some people feel if you don't include me in your celebration, then you've drawn the line, or it means I should be careful of you. I should also do the same thing to you. Maybe if someone is sick, they feel if you don't tell me, and they just got to know, or you're inviting me for a Thanksgiving and I don't even know you were pregnant, or you'll say, rejoice with me, we have a child. I wasn't aware you were pregnant, because you think you're close to them, or is your brother-in-law your brother, you guys are not aware. Does that mean that they're telling you that you're a witch, or you don't wish them well? Some people feel when that happened, and sincerely, I have been in the such, but I could think of it. We're human. I know it depends on the relationship you have with the person, but should you feel entitled? At what stage should you feel entitled? For me, I think there will be a stage where I will feel entitled, especially when it comes to my children. There was a day that my daughter told my husband something, and my husband was bringing that to my hair, and I thought, oh, she didn't tell me. And I was like, why did he tell you first? Why did she? And I thought, okay, it's a dad. So she decided to tell who she feels comfortable with as at that time. And when we discussion came, and she was saying, "Oh, you were not even around when we were talking," and I just chip it in. I thought, "Oh, because I didn't know." So I thought, okay, you don't want me to know. So we are human, sometimes we have that feeling, but how do we control it? Should you feel entitled to know? Yes, we do feel entitled to know sometimes, but should it be everything, or is depend on, of course, depend on the person What are you entitled to know? Should I feel entitled to know? You've uploaded the video. I don't know the example I can give again, but I guess you guys will understand. And I wanted to talk about, can a spouse inherit all? Can a spouse be, some people feel it's only the children, because we used to hear it. Oh, when the man buy and the children, this one, must it be the children alone that we must inherit? Can a spouse inherit all? Can the man, let's say, okay, they decide to a man was a man passed, and it's a time to read the will, and the lawyer now say, oh, the husband will everything to his wife. Should there be eyebrow? Can the man not decide to will everything to his wife? Or should there be children? Do you not think the man can also do that, knowing that maybe his children can be secure, or the man has a reason for? Do you think they put this thing on his neck for him to choose where to choose the woman, his wife, as the one to take over his business or to have all his business? So three things that we are discussing. I know we've actually even got gone deep into the DNA thing. So let's discuss every other ones as well. The DNA thing, I know, is somehow, especially for the ladies, some people will look at it, they will look at me and like, this one, yeah, it's not like one wants to break table, but anyone could face this thing at any time, that the husband wants your spouse wants you to want a DNA test. Of course, like, what's the reason for this? You want to ask question. Some will just, for me, if my husband asks me, I'm like, so it has gotten to that. Okay, now I want us to finish the DNA test before I'll talk. Before then, please, God, keep us alive. Then we can now talk. What prompted this? Except he's explaining it himself, but I don't think I want to ask questions until when the test is done and the result is out. Then we can now discuss the reason for his action. Let me read out. I don't know, did anyone was here? I've said hello to you. I don't understand the discussion yet. Oh, okay. Okay, I will re-explain now. I'd like to come up when I get home in 15 minutes. Okay, no problem. Nan Musa, how are you? You said I feel sleepy. Oh, you feel sleepy. I know you've been doing live, I guess. I think I saw you coming on live when I wanted to. I mean, I see you that you were on your live stream when I was about to come. And Nan said DNA good in Africa, but here in Europe, not good. If you know, you know. Why is it not good here? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do you want to tell me? In Africa, why do you say in Africa? Because a lot happens. Saying earlier, some people is because of the financial state, and something happened. Yes, something happened, and they have to help their spouse. Some help their spouse because of to feed. I don't know how to say that, but do you think they should carry them alone? Some don't even know, maybe because they've been doing it with two people, whatever. Some don't, if some ladies that knew their own husband is not the biological father of any of their children, don't even know the biological father of the child. It's not like the one that even know that is my ex. They can't even tell which one. You get that. They can't even tell. Kingsley, you're welcome from Nigeria. How is Nigeria? How is our home? Happy weekend. Lights done, thank you. Gores, you need to know why. I don't know why I'm not the only one in the UK here. There are some people on this comment section too. Yeah. Which ones? You can't see them. You can't see them. They're on the comment section. My son want to see people. The people I'm talking to. Big Joy, you're welcome. Thank you. Please remember to give the video a thumb up, and you can also use the um the link to come on to explain. You can co-host with me. And for everyone here, I said it at the beginning of this live that I'll be inviting people to come in to co-host with me so we can discuss the topic properly. And I'll be doing that 1 week on, 1 week off. I might start that in the next 2 weeks, or I might just wait for us to get to the new year. But just know that this is gonna be happening. It will be twice in a month. And so if you see me in your inbox greeting you and asking you to come and join me, I would like us to rub mind together. So I won't be the only one discussing. Of course, I would have loved that the person is sitting next to me, but we can do that up here. I don't, true life, are you still here? I don't think you are. Hello, Musa. Okay, greetings going on. Greetings going on. Let's talk about the right to share. Who is entitled to share? Are you entitled to share with maybe your in-laws, your friends? Would you feel bad if your close friend, is telling you they've had a baby, you don't even know they were pregnant, and you guys talk more? There was no discussion that brought that up. Would you feel there's a message they're passing across? And would you attend such naming ceremony if you're not invited, and maybe you just go a text that, oh, thank God with us, we have a baby boy, naming ceremony in the next 7 days or in the next 5 days? Would you not feel, oh, should I go? I'm not prepared. Oh, I've got something going on. Of course, you say congratulations to them, but should you feel entitled to know what they want to share, what they did not share? Do you feel you should know? So many scenarios that we can create, that we have created, and you can bring one on as well. Should you know? Should you be aware? Let's say your sister had a baby and they didn't tell you they were pregnant, or they're having a naming ceremony. You just got to know. Maybe you just even see it on their status or on WhatsApp, on Facebook. Would you go? That one, most of the answers would be no. If you're not invited, you just saw the invitation on their status or WhatsApp and saying everyone is invited. Would you go? Would you go to such ceremony if you are not invited on one-on-one? If they didn't come to tell you this is what happened, or we had a baby, or I'm expecting, my wife is expecting, just said that they had a baby, would you go? Do you not think that we're feeling entitled? I do feel entitled to. I'm gonna own up to it. There's some people that, like, you didn't tell me. Okay, maybe they didn't want to tell me, but I think I should have known. But it would depend on what part would they want me to come in. I would need to know, maybe someone else is taking that space. I wouldn't want to assume a position that is not what I'm being seen to be. So I might want to take it slow. I might ask question as well, but I could also ask, depending on how close that person is with me. I might also say, oh, or jokingly, I might say, oh, now what for you? If it was like healthy habits, I might say, mom, yeah, or mama, you didn't even tell me you were expecting. Now what for you? And we've been talking, I will chip that in. Is if she now say, oh, must I tell you, I'm like, okay, no verse. No verse. I will know, okay, you're ready to telling me to mind my business. And we're talking about can a spouse inherit all? Let's say the man pass or the other person pass. Should it be only the children that can inherit? Can the spouse not inherit all? Yeah. What do you see to this? Nigeria is fine, only hotness. We're cold here. Here it's cold right now. So I always have my blanket plugged. I have an electric blanket, so I put that on and use that to. Let me adjust my back. Sorry, guys. So yeah. So enjoy the warm weather. He said, if I see it on status, I will not attend. She's being honest. If I see it on status and it says everyone is invited, I will not attend. I might drop a message in I might drop them a message in their inbox as well to congratulate them. But for me, I think I'm fixed up. I'm sorry, I'm fixed up. Even if I wasn't before, I would be fixed up for that time. But I'll see them another time. We might discuss, and of course, I think the body language, the countenance will change, except if they bring it up themselves. If you are not invited, stay away. What if they forgotten? They forgot to tell you. Maybe they thought they told you. What if what if they feel you are aware, or they feel, oh, it's just you will understand. You know, there are some things there are some people that will say, I thought you were going to understand now. That kind of understanding, would you be able to accept such understanding? Yes, you do not go where you were not invited. Yeah. It's almost snow in London yesterday. Yeah, I heard that. Some people even said it snowed. Some said I saw some people's with their pictures, and serious one. No, meanwhile here it's the cars are frozen. Before, if I want to get into the car, even to open when you unlock the car, when you want to open the car, it's really stiff. We already know that the glass, everything will be frozen. Those ones are frozen, but even the door handle, you can't even you have to go in and just get small warm water to get it um melted before you can get into the car. Then you can turn it on and get the heater on. So I was just saying the code is already telling us is back. Is back now. Initially was giving us that warm, but now we know it's gonna say hello to us. Let's see, maybe we're gonna have snowing Christmas and New Year. I remember when my girls were still a lot younger. During this time, they will be praying for snow so that they won't go to school. When it's not even this time, like in the next, let's say like next week now, when it's getting closer to holiday time, and they know, when it snows, you just want to stay under the duvet. That's when they will check the window. They'll say, oh, I pray they thought it's going to snow. Or they will say, mommy, check. If it snows, they will say, mommy, check your phone. Maybe they send a message that we should not come to school today. But if it was a normal distance, they want school so they can also get away from outdoors. Okay, True Life, you're here. I thought you've gone. So Kingsley is saying hello to you. True Life said it depends on the relationship. The relationship you have with the friend, or with the person who did not invite you. Is that what you mean? Or the relationship with the DNA people? Is that what you mean? I think with the person that did not share with you. Maybe if it's your family members, your sisters. What about in-laws? What about sister-in-laws? Sister-in-laws that feel you didn't tell me, so I'm not gonna come. Yeah. So all of us, sister-in-laws, your brother's wife, your um your sister-in-laws, or your auntie, your aunt, if you just heard that they give birth and you were not aware, do you think you should also greet them from afar? Oh, I think there's plenty chats. No. Frosty and seriously freezing. My willy bean is frozen. Oh, that bean. When I wanted to drop some bottles, those the water, empty water this time. When I tried to pull it and it's not, I just left it on the on there. That later my husband, when he sees it, he will force it to open and pour it. Yeah. So all those things out there, they are frozen. Even going to the shed, you want to open the shed door. I'm like struggling. Waiting now. This time, this period is telling us that it's back fully. He wants to show us. Yeah, Nana says she's still on. Okay, that's fine. Like now, I'm under my duvet. Since it's weekend, you can imagine if you're going to work. Oh God, if I'm going to work, I'll look at the car. I will be thinking of how frozen the thing. Like, oh God, can one not just press up a button and everything will just melt? But if you need to, you have to scrape everything out. Okay, so talking about snow, I brought snow topic to your page yesterday, Nana, isn't it? And we're discussing it now here. So, and I know some people said they haven't seen snow before; they only see it um on social media, and we're sending snow to them, virtual snow, virtually. So, okay, what about can spouse inherit all? I'm trying to also wait for Olufunke. Maybe she's gonna come in since people are not really engaging. I saw today, no, people are engaging, but no one is coming up apart from Sister Uju that's come up here. I think people are shy. Please feel free if they hear your voice. You don't have to show your face. Please know that you don't have to show your face. When I first started YouTube last year, I don't know I can come up. I don't know the person you're seeing right now can be doing this. It's a no for me. No, it would never happen. Oh, I'm not good looking. I'm not speaking well. But now I don't care. They will, if they don't understand my language, if they replay, they will catch one or two things from my accent. Like just I just started getting used to it. So don't feel shy. Don't feel shy. And also, when I started, I couldn't even watch myself. I tried to look away. I don't want to look at the screen. Of course, initially I was doing audio, but one day I did video. I didn't think I remember the days the video song passed. That thing hit me. I cried. So I think it was the first video I did. And as time goes on, I said, getting used to it, recording and sending it out there, then facing camera. So yeah, I'm also a shy person. I don't like audience really. Let's say a lot of people out there and I'm giving a speech or talking. Nah, that one do me somehow. Um, my sister-in-law never mentioned to me she was pregnant. But when she gave birth, she called to inform me. Some people like to keep their pregnancy quiet. Thank you. But sis, did you feel offended? Do you feel offended? This one has happened, should I say, in my family, not like immediate family right now, that someone was pregnant, not in my family yet, but and it was a sister-in-law, but the husband did not tell anyone. And while we got into in a group, the WhatsApp group was um the invitation. Even the day that they had the baby was not announced. 2 days later, we got. I think it was 3 days later or so. But I know the invitation was like 3 days before the naming ceremony, and it was shared into the group. And I know two people came to my inbox to say, "Oh, show more, meaning show more in my place, my language means, do you know? Like, do you know?" Because some majority of them thought, okay, I will know, or I will know, she just won't tell. And they were, and I'm, why are you guys asking me? I don't even know. And I'm sure till now, people, some they feel I was aware that I'm just the one that they decide to tell. They know I'm gonna keep it to myself, but I didn't know. I kept telling them I didn't know. They said they didn't believe me, and it got me questioning that for them to be thinking I'm aware. What's that? Did they mean that they know I won't tell, of course, but why did they feel? Why wouldn't they know? Even the person that people that happened that had they had a baby, for them not to tell me, I didn't ask them questions. I just also I rejoiced with them. I finally obviously had to meet the baby, but it was just a joking thing that now wow, you guys had to keep it this thing. And the man said the wife doesn't want anyone to know. So that's why it's reduced communication within family of recent. So I then remember the husband will the wife the husband will leave the man and the woman, they will leave their parent, they will become one. So if the woman says don't tell anyone I'm pregnant, then the man is trying to also keep within the woman want, because if anything happens, the woman is going to say you are the cause because you told your people. So for me, I quite understood because he said it that, but he didn't tell the rest of the family. It was because I asked, and he said, you know, we women's this thing that this mama, he said that I should not tell anyone. So that's why. So I was avoiding too much conversation with the family, so I don't spill. And I understood. I get it, but others don't. It sort of affects relationship. I'm not gonna lie. Like with them, me is what the woman wants. So, and you know, some women when they marry into the family, they don't feel, maybe they're not feeling too settled, or they don't feel they were being embraced enough. They would like to keep this thing to themselves. LV Abby said, I was not offended because I can do similar things to them. If they invite me to child dedication, I'll attend. Yeah. If I don't have issue with you in such scenario, and like the man said to me, this, you know, you women, she just suddenly said this, and of course I question it, but let's just go with it, and I don't want anything to go wrong so that she doesn't put that on me. So that's why and so he decided to reduce his frequency of chatting with the family members so it doesn't spill. But yeah, it depends on who and how. I don't see the sister-in-law to be someone malicious, so I didn't take offense. And some people have been waiting on the law for a while. They have their reasons. They will keep it they will keep it. You will only be seeing their pictures till when they are ready to drop, or when they're already dropped. AA said there are various reasons why people keep pregnancy secret. I kept my second pregnancy very well quiet as I suffered 4 miscarriages previously. Wow, I'm sorry about that. 2 of the pregnancies were just late. So sorry to hear that. I don't announce pregnancy. But yes, I can remember that I was upset with my husband the time when he told someone that I was pregnant. I just thought, you didn't tell me. We didn't know. He just said the conversation came. I just said you're expecting. Like, why did you tell? Like, yeah, it depends. It depends. When it comes to pregnancy, yeah. If the person is close to me, I don't know. Me, when I'm pregnant, my face will tell. Maybe except we don't see. Well, yeah. So I understand A is one. I will do the same. If I were in the same position, I will. Some, even when they're going through all the buying of things, they won't tell. But when you give birth, with you, would you tell them? Some, even when they give birth, when they put to bed, they will not tell some family members. Some is dedication. I've seen some that is the dedication that they are seeing. Like they won't know, or they will only see it on their status, and they'll say, "Let's wait till when they will tell us." I won't really feel offended. I think it all depends, really. Yeah, it all depends. If I announce my pregnancy, my mother can slap me. Hey, it depends on who you're announcing it to. We're not talking about announcing it on, like, let's say social media. I know some people just say, they're like, we're expecting. Okay, it's what they want to, but there are different types of share. But someone that you're close to, maybe someone that you guys talk a lot, you're just past partner, and they're not telling you. But I do understand when people don't want to share. When it comes to pregnancy, it's between life and death. So people decide to keep it. Why some right now? Some will say, "Oh, it's African mentalities." Trust me, some Oyibo they do which I know. Yeah, I've that, like, I don't want my social people to know. They will get to know later. When they see, they've seen it. I will like it. Then I remember that, oh, these people, their way of reasoning matters. Um, Absolutely keep it quiet if you have to. Yeah. And she said, I won't get offended if is a personal choice that we have to respect. Yes, we have to respect. And if your child is going to school, some people feel that you didn't tell them as well. There's so many things that people take offense on, and sometimes I wonder, like, are they for real? Do you feel entitled? They'll say, "Oh, but you didn't tell me." Okay, okay. I don't say sorry. Sometimes I'm like, okay, like, you didn't tell me so person. I say, okay. You're this one, you didn't tell me. Okay. I'll be wondering if you don't have to know. It doesn't mean that I don't love your this thing. I don't feel it should come up as a discussion. I don't feel it's something I should tell. Me. Good evening. You're welcome. Yeah, so there are some things I don't feel I should tell. So why do you feel I have to share it? Even there are some things that happen, maybe I don't even want to discuss in the house, but we all know. I just don't want it being, repeatedly discussed. So why should someone now feel like you should have shared it so that maybe they could check up on you? I don't know. Yeah. But when someone passes, some people feel, why didn't you tell me? Do you think I'm the one that caused it, or I'll be happy I will be happy that the person you're grieving? It all depends on something. What about success? Success. Um, celebrating. Let's say someone is celebrating their birthday, 50th birthday. Like, people have been asking me, am I going to have a party? I'm not having any party. I'm not a party person, so I'm not having a party, but by God's grace, we're 1 month away in Jesus' name. So, like, people are celebrating, doing parties and all that. Some people feel, why didn't tell me, or I wasn't told. I've actually said to this one before that someone feel they are not being loved because she was not told to the thing to bring to the party, because she was her other friends were she had her other friends, some were picking rice to cook, some were maybe they were given the list, or they volunteered that I'll cook, I'll bring cooler of rice, I'll bring cooler of beans and meat and all that. So she felt, why was she not involved? Then maybe it means something else. We get a lot of things personal, really, like, because other knows, and I wasn't aware. It seems I was single-handedly taken out of the circle of our friends. I did share something on my um weekend boost today about, something similar like this. Like, some people feel, why are you moving on? Maybe some people have outgrown sharing such things with you. They feel they don't need to also share it. I've found someone that called me and told me, you didn't tell me your daughter is going to uni. And I was like, yeah, which one? It was see, it met me on a way. I wasn't expecting that, but I thought it was just a greeting, some of catch up thing. And he said, now what for you? Oh, you didn't. And I thought, where did this one come from? I just paused. I just kept quiet because I wanted to read behind that thing, like how long we've spoken for that person to now bring it up. Maybe she's been bottling that in herself before she feels okay. Let me discuss it with her. So I thought, okay, for her to have said it, maybe she want to clear it off her mind. And I did explain that, oh, I thought you would know too. I didn't announce it. I don't feel it's something that needs to be announced. And she said, "Oh, I'm offended though. I didn't like it. That's why I stay off for a while." I say, "Eh?" So yeah, some people feel they need to know. They need to know what's happening. I just thought, even when the second one was leaving, they will know what's different. When the second one was leaving, I did not tell her. Why am I telling now? If you know, you know. If you remember you want to give something, give them something fine, or you want to give prayer. Like, I don't need to, but there's some that I do check up myself, that because I know the children's age. Sometimes I'll, oh, this person is going so, I'll now pray for them, or oh, they will be having so exam by this time, isn't it? They're in years. I tend to calculate, and if I get it wrong, no, no, it's also yeah. Oh, okay. At least also, these people will not check out, and they just want to hear that. So yeah, some people feel entitled to for you to tell them certain things that is happening. Maybe nobody wants you to share. Not all will want to hear your, should I say, struggle, something bad news. But when it comes to bad news, why should someone be saying, why didn't you tell me so person? I don't know. It's somehow, there are things I can get offended with, but there are some understandable one. Yeah. Mommy Fichi said, still here on and off in the background. I can't type much because my hands are busy, and I send you all greetings. So she's sending greetings to every one of us. So we're grabbing the greeting. Happy New Month, Ma. Yeah. And what about, can a spouse inherit all? Can a spouse? Why is it that when it comes to inheritance, well, they're always thinking of children? Did they say I cannot inherit? Why can a spouse not inherit everything? And even when the spouse would actually share is a lot bigger than others, they start suspecting. Why should they be like that? I know it's a sense of entitlement for some people that they don't even want the spouse to earn anything. So why should the spouse? Can a spouse inherit everything? Why shouldn't they? Can we hear on that? And we can round it up at 2 hours, so that I've not done the vlog mask. Is it no vlogmas? I will record that after this live stream. Let me check. Did I even log in there? You okay? I'll soon finish now, okay? Okay, Nan. Okay, Nan. Okay, so if there's nothing else to drop again about why should spouse inherit all?
Hello, I cannot hear you.
Hi, Illusion, we can hear you now.
How are you? I just attended to let you know that you're one of wonderful people that I've met. Really,
Oh, thank you.
really, I wish I can support you. Really,
That's okay. Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you. Hope you feel better.
Yes, I feel better. Thank you really for yesterday about talking about me. I really was so happy.
That's fine. You'll be fine in Jesus' name. Just make sure you watch what you're putting in there. Yeah. Okay.
Really, I want to thank you about what happened yesterday when your f- when your friend.
I don't know. Is it me? It seems I'm struggling to hear you. What did you say the last time? What did you say last? Okay, no problem. Since we can't hear you anymore, but I do understand that you're thanks for the compliment. You'll be fine in Jesus' name. I'll also remember you in my prayers. God will hear your prayers. Amen. So, like I was saying, can a spouse not inherit? Or yes, they can, depending on what is maybe the agreement and I think the other party might have their reason for giving their spouse everything. Some will feel like if I give it to my spouse, then the other people are secure, maybe their children are secure. I feel so. And some will raise eyebrow, some it will be maybe it was the person doesn't really have much capacity when he was being forced to put pen to paper to sign this on. Maybe there's a personal gain to it. Some will feel there's a personal gain to it. Let's say considering the issue of we're talking about DNA. Imagine a woman that knows the man is rich, but goes out to go and meet her ex just because she wanted her children to look good, but she needed the man's finance. The man is know how to look after her, and this person knows that when this man finally on life gone, then she will not be our children will not be part of his inheritance. So some of them will used out to maybe cajole or compel their spouse to put things in their name so they could be able to give her. It depends, but it does happen. Some can feel natural, like, you know what, I don't want to out any family, whatever, then I feel my woman or can look after this. If I give my woman or my man this, then he can dish out appropriately. In some don't know that it could also get their other spouse in trouble. My take on entitlement, I think I've actually shared that. On DNA, I feel of course it is breach of trust. I know it will cause a lot of should I say rift between the families. They might not be close anymore. There will be things running through their mind like, so you don't trust me, or has it been suspecting me in a while, or someone has told him something, he just wanted to clarify. Sincerely, let's say it. If a man is being told outside or being repeatedly being to about his children in the house, he will get to a stage where this thing will run through their mind that maybe I should have a DNA test done. Even as I trust my woman, some still say they trust their woman, but if it now comes the other way, they'll say, I'm shocked, you surprised me, I didn't expect that from you. And maybe that's when the woman will start telling the story of what happened. Maybe it was when he lost his job. Story. Sorry, guys. I had a serious cough there, so I had to go off camera. So, and I have to drink water as well. So, I think my voice is telling me that I've had enough. So, I think I will call it a day here. We've actually discussed this thing and it's deep. If anyone wants this later, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you're rewatching this, I remember to give the video a thumbs up. I want to appreciate everyone who has joined so far. Um, excuse me. I do. Oh, excuse me. I do. I have my water bottle. I have my water bottle. It was Nana because I would tell Nana to also drink water. I call her Nana. It's Nan. Nan Musa. So I want to appreciate everyone. I got a serious cough there, so I had to uh, everyone that has joined. Would I still be able to mention names? People that have dropped comments anywhere, anytime. I've been see anytime, anywhere. Illusion Space, LD Abby, thank you. Sister Oju, thanks for coming. AA, thanks for coming and thanks for your contribution. EMC Variety, thank you. Excuse me. Beauty by NG, she was here earlier. Mm. Okay, Illusion Space, thank you. Sister Joyce, thank you for coming. No Sandra, thank you for popping in as well. True Life, thank you for popping in. Vivian, thank you. Mommy Ifechi, thank you as well. Um, I saw so. Okay, Kingsley, thank you, Kingsley, thank you for coming. And um, True Life. Who else again? If I've missed your name, I'm sorry. Olufunke, thank you. Thank you. Nan Musa, thank you as well. Abijoy, yeah, Abijoy, I didn't miss you. Thank you for coming. I didn't see your contribution though, but let me know your thoughts about the topic in the comment section. Thank you. And I think that's all. If I haven't mentioned your name, it must be an oversight. Thank you very much, everyone. And I will call it a day here. It's already 2 hours. Thank you, everyone, for coming. No, 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 no. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. And I'll see you next week. Like I said, I do every Saturdays now. So please do make it a day if you can. 3:30 UK time. I don't know what time it will be at your own end. And that's it. God bless you all. Thank you for coming. Night all. Thank you. Bye. Bye bye, everyone. Guess because I didn't put it on repeat. Look. Excuse me.